And Sonia, I guess it would be music to the ears of a lot of the auto companies, right? Because if this order really is held up, then it increases replacement demand?
Well, yes, it does. So for the OEMs or the original equipment manufacturers like Ashok Leyland, Maruti, Tata Motors, M&M, etc., this will be positive because once you deregister all the old vehicles which are older than 10 years old, this would mean that there is fresh replacement demand coming in. So there could be a demand surge over the next few months. Now remember, the Delhi NCR region is a big market for passenger vehicles. About 7 to 8% of the overall market comes from Delhi NCR region itself, and for the commercial vehicle space, about 5 to 7% is contributed from Delhi NCR. So this region is a big market both for passenger vehicle and commercial vehicles. In the near term, you could expect higher demand. But there's a bigger picture here. For consumers as a whole, this could be a big negative because suddenly your vehicles will be asked to get deregistered. There will be a lot of losses of in the resale market. So there could be a significant loss of, say, a small truck owner's resale value, which counts for nothing now. So just maybe we could see a lot of litigation from some of the affected players, like some of the small truck and the fleet operators. The other concern doing the rounds is that the customers could start avoiding diesel cars and vehicles altogether, especially diesel cars. So that segment of the market could come under further pressure. Now, to circumvent this, a lot of truck regulators, a lot of truck registrations have been happening outside the NCR region. So we don't know exactly what the negative impact would be on the small fleet operators. But yes, the larger consumer sentiment could be affected a bit because, suddenly your vehicles will be asked to get deregistered. But for players like M&M, Maruti, Ashok Leyland, it would mean higher demand, so a positive for them.
All right. Thanks, Sonia, so much for that.